Hey y'all, Jimmy the Trapper here. I had a few friends on Facebook ask me to post how to build trapping snares. So I'm going to go step by step how to do it. And for your necessities, I bought stainless steel washers, just a regular bag full. They're 5/16 washers, 25 in a bag. There's like $2 something. $1 something for each pack of these, and each one will make 2 snares. This is 1/16 ferrule stops and ferrules. And you're going to need 1 stop and 1 ferrule per trap. Okay? Your washers, I marked a spot on each side for drilling, and I'm using 1/16 stranded stainless steel cable, cut in about 3-foot sections. This is going to be for raccoons, rabbits, possums. You can even get coyote, basically small animals. This is what you're going to be using. Okay, now we're going to start. You need vice grips. I'm not going to use a table vise because most people don't have them. So I'm using vice grips. My vice grips have a crimper in the front and a wire cutter there. That's what you need. And I'm using big pinch wire cutters. Alright. Your drill bit should be 2 sizes, no more than 2 sizes larger than your wire. I'm using 1/16 wire. I'm using 5/32 drill bit. Okay, and my drill bit isn't in the center of the drill, which ain't good. Okay, now I take a piece of wood and put a screw, drywall screw, right in it. Reason for that: when you're trying to drill this, if you're on a flat surface, it's going to start spinning around when it catches the drill bit, and you're going to get cut. You drop it over the screw, it's not going to go nowhere. You're not going to have an issue. Okay? So we're going to start. I want you to remember also, this washer is going to get a little hot, so watch your fingers. Alright. There's one. And there's 2. See, if it don't have that screw, that thing's going to whip around. You're going to get hurt. Put it on the screw, right off. Okay? Now, you're going to get a burr on the back side. I keep flat stone in. The flat honing stone, few runs, gets rid of the burrs off the back side. Now you're good. Alright? Now the vice grips come in handy. Sure we're still running right? Yep. Okay, take your vice grips. What I do is I'll grab it just before the middle, where you have 1 screw, 1 hole there drilled, 1 back in here drilled. You're going to hold it right before the middle, then taking the vice grips, press down on the wood. It's going to give you about a 50 to 60 degree bend on your washer, which is what you want. Okay. Now, next step, taking the washer, running the wire through from the bent edge out. Take your stop, put it on about 1/4 inch down the line. Taking your vice grips at the crimp point and squeeze. Flip it over. And we crimp the other side. Alright. I'm going to give it one more slightly tighter pinch on the one side. Okay. Crimp. Tight. It's not coming off. Going up approximately an inch from the stop, I'm going to bend the wire. This bend is going to act as a shock for the snare in case of a big animal getting in here. That will add to a little bit of a shock absorber to keep the stop from getting jammed. Now you come around with your wire with your bent washer, go back in through. Oops. And my wire's getting a little frayed. I'll just bring it around. Going back through it. Now, the reason why you have this washer in this configuration is to give you a complete loop. See, we got a complete circle here, all the way down, and the wire is bent, and the washer is bent the same way. This is what happens. The animal gets in, and when it pulls tight, your washer locks. The snare is locked. No matter how loose this wire is, the snare is locked. Animal can't get loose. So, if the animal's pulling, and then it gets tired and it lays down, the washer is acting as a lock so that the wire doesn't just feed back out through the hole, making a loose loop around the animal's neck, and the animal gets away. So that's why you have the washer in that configuration. Okay? And that just locks. I mean, it's locked solid. Alright. Now, we're going to go down the line. And we are going to take off this frayed end on here. And we're going to feed it through the ferrule. Okay? In through the ferrule, about 4-8 inches coming out, back in through the ferrule the other way, half-inch sticking out, got yourself about a 3-inch loop. Taking your vice grips again where that crimp point is, and crimp both sides. One side, flip it over, crimped. Okay, we're going to tighten it up a quarter turn. One more, flip it over, one more. Alright, now that's tight. There's your snare. This is 1/16 wire, so I don't use a real long section. You can go 3 to 4 feet. This was a 3-foot section. This is plenty. Now I will take 550 paracord and put it on this loop, tie it on here, tie it to a tree, an anchor point. Better yet, tie it to a thick branch that, as the animal is pulling on this, it'll act as a shock absorber. That helps to wear the animal out, make the animal tired, and keeps it from doing any major damage to itself or your gear. Okay? So this little thing here, what I've got, what I bought, this little snare, you're looking at about $1.25, $1.15, somewhere in there to build. This is all from Home Depot, all easy to pick up. Well, I'm going to set snares out on the next video for you to see how to do it. This has been Jimmy the Trapper. I want to thank you all for checking this out. Have a good day.